Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Benjo Marmagana, agang-aga. Nice, buenas. Maganda yung ganyan, yung kakastart pa lang nung palabas. May mga nagko-comments na good morning sa inyong lahat. Oh, medyo mukhang nakakain na kayo at kayo ay masipag na agad mag-reply. Lagyan dito para makita yung mga chat nyo. There we go. Okay, welcome sa stream. So, bagong linggo, bagong set na naman ng paano ba explain to? Bagong set na naman ng mga tabloid na balita na nakalap sa internet nitong nakaraang weekend. So, I hope maganda yung weekend nyo. Tawag dito, marami tayong nakaplano ngayong linggo. And mostly Warframe related stuff. Nagandaan na rin ako ng mga konting slides para may picture naman yung mga ibabalita natin. Yeah, sabihin nyo lang pag medyo mahina yung mic at kung medyo malakas yung music ko. So, asan na ba yung aking slides na pinipare? Ito, nasa feed na pala siya. So, this presentation is brought to you by none other than Google Slides, because I don't have enough money for Microsoft Office. And it's not like we really need it at this point, right? Okay. So, umpisa tayo sa... Siyempre, dapat good news muna tayo. Good news. Weird news pala. Kasi, alam niyo naman. Never mind, it was me, lalal. Okay. Let's go. Let's start with the news, diba? Let's start with the news. Tada! Okay, ship anchor weighing 2,000 pounds has been stolen from the Pocoson Museum. Di ko alam kung saan bansa ito. So, according to Pocoson Police, they responded to the museum on Monday regarding a report for a stolen ship anchor. The theft occurred at some point between September 13 and September 20, so last week lang to, when the unknown perpetrators entered the museum grounds from Leydon Way and removed the anchor. Preliminary investigations show several trees were cut down in the process, and a type of loader machinery was used. Museum officials say the anchor is about 7 feet tall, 5 feet wide at the base, and weighs about a ton. The main shaft of this anchor is 10 to 12 inches in diameter. Anyone with information concerning this incident is asked to call the Pocoson Police Department. Also, the museum is offering a $5,000 reward for information leading to an arrest. So, ang weird lang, di ba? Of all things na pwede mong nakawin is anchor. Parang, anong gagawin mo sa... I mean, ganun ba ka-historical tong anchor na to? Wala silang masyadong pinabay na info about the thing. Pero, I don't know if marketable yung ganong uri ng museum object of all things. Considering yung effort na kailangan mong gawin para buhatin yung... Well, una, it's heavy. Hello, Mire. Good morning. Una, it's heavy. Pangalawa, it's just an anchor. You can't really do much with an anchor. Pangatlo, this anchor doesn't have enough information. I feel like this anchor isn't even that famous. Diba? Pang-anim, it's so heavy. Ang hirap i-transfer. Paano mo ang hirap ismuggle nan kung yung heist mismo ay required na magputol ng puno at ng loader, di ba? Paano mo i-smuggle yan effectively? And last but not least, kung may ganun kagamit, why not just get the more, easier to transport and stuff? Like, I don't know, wala bang mas maliit doon? Like chalice man lang or jewelry, ganun? Or ancient artifacts na iba? Ang weird nung anchor. So, yun. So, I think, you put magic on it. I don't think that would work. Pero ito, ang theory ko dito is siguro, yung kumuha ng anchor na to is an avid fan of May from the Guilty Gear series. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't really know why ito ang ano. Siguro kay nalaman nila na mahal ang kalakalan ng bakal, papakilo nila sa junk shop, ganun. Or ano, yun nga, either Nautilus main siya from League of Legends or mahilig sa Guilty Gear tong si tong sino man yung nanguha. So, yeah, overall, I think that is really kind of weird. You're just into Azure Lane. Pwede rin, you're just into Azure Lane, di ba? Oh, ano to? Catalyst to para dun sa mga favorite ship nila pag may lalabas na ano. Okay, so that's a thing. That happened. So, punta tayo from something na medyo luma. Let's go somewhere na Murasa from Toho, what's your anchor back? Okay, from something na nanakaw na luma, punta naman tayo dun sa ano. So from something na gusto nilang ibalik sa kanilang community, punta tayo sa something na gusto nilang alisin from the community. Sabi dito, basta! Romans say enough invasion of wild boars in the city. Oh no! Papa Boar, ano nangyari? Ano nangyari? May family reunion ba sa Rome? Let's see. Let's read the news. Okay? Sabi, so Rome has been invaded by Gauls, Visigoths, and Vandals over the centuries, but the Eternal City is now grappling with the rampaging force of an entirely different sort. Rubbish seeking wild boars. Oh no. Okay. Let's see. Let's read some more. Entire families of wild boars have become a daily sight in Rome as groups of 10 to 30 beasts, young and old, emerge from the vast parks surrounding the city to track down traffic-clogged streets in search of food in Rome's notoriously overflowing rubbish bins. So, Italy's main agriculture lobby, Coldiretti, estimates there are over 2 million wild boars in Italy. The region of Lazio, surrounding Rome, estimates there are 5,000 to 6,000 of them in city parks, a few hundred of which regularly abandon the trees and green for urban asphalt and trash bins. So, to combat their growing numbers, Lazio launched a program in 2019 to capture the beasts in park cages for slaughter. And last month, approved a new decree to allow selective hunting of boars in some parks, which until now have been strictly forbidden. So, we have been invaded here, lamented Pino Consolati, who runs a restaurant on a busy street, that's kind of ironic, in Rome's Monte Mario neighborhood. He said families of wild boars routinely wander to his outdoor eating area looking for food. One day this week, he said his sister found 30 boars outside her shoe store when she left at 8 p.m. Okay. Alam mo yung ang weird? Kasi siyempre dito sa atin, here in our place, dito sa Pilipinas, you don't always get to see stuff like this happening. What are the wild animals that occasionally show up sa urban areas? Ikaw Mamen, ano sa inyo? Wild animals that occasionally show up in residential areas.
We're in their turf.
O yun nga, we're in their turf. Pero even that point, di ba, what do we see at most? Ayun, ahas, di ba? Snake.
Dito?
Bayawak. Siguro, baka yung, alam mo yung, hindi counted dito. Siguro, rare na bugs. Pero sa Rome, you have like boars and by the dozens at the same time. Yun nga yung sabi nga dun sa news na yung kapatid nung isang na-interview is they have 30 boars outside her shoe store. It's not even a restaurant na yung tambakan ng basura ay puno ng leftover food. It's a shoe store. They eat ayun nga, ang problema pala, pangit daw ang waste disposal sa Rome. So that's why it's overflowing with rubbish. So that's easy food for the boars. And boars are dangerous, guys. These things, tanong mo kay, tiyan mo si Robert Baratheon from Game of Lots of Sex. Games of Lots of Sex. Diba? Tingnan mo si Robert Baratheon. Dead sa boar. And he's like, big. Tsaka si Papa Boar, tinan mo, ang lakas sa wireframe ni Boar. Tinan mo, ang daming pinapatay na nag-grenier. So, delikado ang Boars, guys. And then you have 30 of those at the same time. Like, dozens sa parks. Pag kayo napagtripan kayo nun. I mean, I guess, yun nga, maganda yung idea nila na you can hunt.
Are they like herds? Or like...
They are herds paggabi. They move in families. And maganda nga yung move na finally they have some permit to kill the boars.
Kailangan na po din.
For food. At least for slaughter to. O, di ba? O, may supply ka na ng pork, meron ka pang ano, nakatulong ka pa sa overpopulation, na-control mo pa yung population ng ano, di ba? Pero ito, at least, based on experience, ang boars, ang karne ng baboy damo ay mabaho. Mabaho ang, para sa akin mabaho ang karne ng baboy damo. It requires a lot, ano siya, basta ang weird ng explanation. Alam mo, parang damo na hindi, parang madamo na medyo may konting parang basta hindi ko ma-explain ng tama. Basta madamo yung ayun, kailangan mong i-prepare ng todo yung karne. As in like yung iba nilalaga muna. Hindi ko laga ba yung ganon? Yung tubig lang, walang spice. Yung
If you wanna get rid of you have to add spice.
Ayun nga, pero yung laga muna, tapos yun nga, makunat. Para kang, kung...
Like goat meat or...
Hindi, worse. Nakakain na ba kayo ng ng karne ng manok na panabong? Nakakain na kayo ng karne ng manok na panabong? Parang ganun yung text, ganun kakunat yung yung karne. So kailangan mo talagang i-broiler to hell and back yung karne ng baboy damo.
Broiler is roasting.
Basta pakuluan ng pressure cooker yata. Ay, pressure cooker. Kaya may pressure cooker kung gusto mo nang ma-edit yan sa lumambot yon.
Kung makulit.
Sobrang hirap i-prepare ng boar meat. Yung iba yung talaga, they swear by the taste of, mas masarap ang baboy damo, nagaling sa wild. Parang ganun. So, yeah, not my kind of thing actually. Siguro on a camping environment, maganda yun. Pero, as a regular food, especially ganito karaming boar yung kailangan yung i-process. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Ang maganda siguro, ganito na lang, i-commission nyo yung mga boar para gumawa live 2D avatars tsaka mag-rig. Wink! Yeah. Because they're good at stuff like that. I know. A boar made my avatar. Alright, so lipat tayo sa next news. So, from something na medyo unlikely, ngayon, let's look at something na stupid. Tan. Ito ang Ig Nobel Prizes na napanalunan ng mga weird na science experiments. So, sabi nga dito, let's go. Ito kasing Ig Nobel Prize, medyo ito alam to ni Farmer. So, every year kung may Nobel Peace Prize, may Ig Nobel Prizes. So, scientists worldwide gather at Harvard University's Sanders Theater for the Ig Nobel Prize ceremony, celebrating scientific researches that makes you laugh while you think. So, parang pangkalokohan siya, pero may silbi pa rin. So, ano ang mga nanalo? So, I actually read kung ano yung mga pinaka-notable na research projects, and we found 3 that kind of stood out. Yes. Sino to? Oy, ayun, welcome to the stream. You're just here. You just got here. Thank you. Gandang timing mo at kaka-start lang natin. Also, welcome sa Bullgar. Boses ng Kalabaw, mata ng Kalabaw. Alright. Where was I? Yeah, ito yung mga researches na naku, ito na si Bangus. Ayan na si Bangus, mamaya magwa-wireframe na yan. Nice Ibarra, by the way. Okay, asa na tayo? Okay, yung unang research project. Masarap daw tulog nitong Bangus eh. So, So, unang research project na nakita natin, babasahin ko. Okay, researchers Leila Satari, Alba Gulien, Angela Vidal Verdu, Manuel Pocar from Spain's University of Valencia were awarded the Ecology Prize for their work in identifying, of all things, the microbiome of sidewalk gum. So kung ano yung ecology, kung ano ang ecology na nasa isang ninoyang bubble gum sa sidewalk. So the Spanish and Iranian scientists pounded pavement across the world, collecting chewed up gum, oh god, from sidewalks to study the difference in bacteria from fresh wood. Oh no, hi Honor. From fresh wood versus that of one stuck to the ground for up to 3 months. So iba't ibang duration ng yun. Kung ano, tawag dito, may mga bagong dura lang, tsaka merong mga up to 3 months? Gum na 3 months? Okay, anyway. Their results will come as no surprise to anybody who has had a displeasure of stepping in someone's mouth. It's very, very nasty. So, oh god, okay, I feel squeamish. While fresh gum features mainly strains of human or oral bacteria, it eventually adapts to the bacteria of its surroundings. The outcome offers much more world than its gross out factor though. Sabi nila, our findings have implications for a wide range of disciplines including forensics, contagious disease control, bioremediation of wasted chewing gum residues, and kung ano-ano pang tawag dito, purposes. So, it turns out that bubble gum na naiwan sa sidewalk could harbor bacteria na much more dangerous than usual. So if anything, it means you have to be careful when getting rid of gum, especially kung matagal na nang na-stuck sa kalsada yung gum na yon. Which begs the question, how does bubble gum last for 3 months? Nang hindi na-erode, nang hindi nawawalis. Diba? Gano'ng katagal yun? Anyway, that's one of the experiments dun sa Ig Nobel Prize. Okay. Yung isa pa, okay, we're going to the next one, which is relevant. Ito yung itsura ng picture. So this is a research about how effective beards are when it comes to resisting punches, basically. So, University of Utah scientist University of Utah scientists Ethan Bezeris, Stephen Alloway, and David Carriers launched a study to determine whether having a mane on your face serves a greater purpose than hiding an unfortunate jawline. So, sabi nga nila, kung may balbas ka ba, mas okay sa suntukan? So, unfortunately guys, their team couldn't exactly go around punching men in the face to test their theory. So instead, they used a fiber epoxy composite in place of human bone, and then sheepskin as human skin. Then they compared what happened when they drop a 4.7 kilogram weight on the sheepskin when fleeced versus sheared. So, meron silang prosthetic na face to punch. Good morning, guys! Nagano na sila. Teka, sige. Mamaya sasali ako sa inyo. Patapusin ko lang tong particular part ng news na to. So, since their team couldn't exactly go around, yun nga, asa tayo. So, sabi sa experiment doon sa fake jaws na ginawa is yung sample na merong balbas basically fared much better than the sheared, supporting their hypothesis that a face mane may protect the facial skeleton itself. So in short, kung basagolero kayo, mas maganda na may balbas kasi nababawasan ng konti yung impact ng mga sapak. And, di ba, sometimes mas pogi talaga iba na may balbas. Nag-iingay na ang aking alagang pusa. Sabi ni Cat the Cat, hello daw sa inyo. Pero bawal ka pa rin lumabas. Yan, naka-house arrest. Alright. Next one. Asan na yung ano ko? Yeah. Okay, for the third one, ito medyo kakaiba tong news na to. Itong research naman na ito is about travel. It's about animals and travel. More specifically, na they want to test if rhinoceros are more comfortable and safer if they're airlifted upside down. So, led by yung mga team of scientists, hindi sinabi kung sino, pero yung leader nila, which is Radcliffe yung last name, a senior wildlife and conservation medicine lecturer at Cornell University. So they assume na the outcome would show that hanging the rhinoceros upside down might be dangerous. Pero during the experiment na sinedate nila, tapos sinecure yung black rhinoceros yung dito subjects, they found that animals' blood oxygen levels were much better than the other common method of placing them on their sides on a stretcher hanging from a helicopter. So, tawag dito, apparently mas safe sila. They like it when they're hanging upside down. So, tandaan nyo guys, if ever kailangan nyo magbuhat ng rhinoceros, I'm not sure when that will be the case. Okay, I'm not sure when that will be the case. Pero if ever na kailangan nyo magbuhat ng rhinoceros, pabaliktad na lang para mas comfy sila. Okay? So, from tawag dito. So, sabi nga nila from the weirdest researches, punta naman tayo sa medyo mundane lang to. Okay? So, here we go. Our next news is Germantown, 6 owner of baby ostrich found in local park. Oh, look at this cute little thing that might turn up into what's basically a modern day dinosaur. Maikli lang tong particular news na to. Sabi, an animal shelter says it is looking for the owner of an ostrich chick that was found in the German town of Krefeld late Friday. German news agency DPA reported Saturday that passers-by called the fire service after catching a 1.4 meter bird in a town park. So it's not even a baby, it's 1.4 meter. Malaki ba 1.4? 1.4 meters is somewhere around my chest. No, I think, yeah, I'll figure out later kung gaano kataas yung 1.4. Basically, it's 4'6". 4'6", medyo mababa ka to. 4'6" na ostrich. Nakita nila sa town park. But the thing is, Krefeld Zoo said the bird wasn't from their zoo. So this is a privately owned ostrich. I'm not sure who owns this, but apparently someone owns an ostrich. And yeah, they're still looking for they're still looking kung sa may-ari nito. Which kind of reminds me of yung nangyari last year yata yun. Last year during the pandemic, early days of the pandemic, yung may ostrich na nakawala sa, I think sa may Green Hills area. Sa QC yun. Sa QC, naalala nyo, may ostrich na nakawala. And the people weren't really prepared. They weren't really prepared to catch the ostrich, so na-stress siya tapos namatay. So hopefully ito mas maganda yung ending nitong gantong story. Okay. So that's it for this ostrich. Now let's look for something also. From something na nawawala at nahanap, punta na naman tayo sa isa na namang bagay na nawawala rin tsaka nahanap din. Okay. Which is here. Cayman Islands snorkeler follows a squid to man's lost wedding ring. Wow, nice, di ba? Hindi ito yung actual picture. Walang picture. Tinry kong hanapin, walang picture ng sing-sing. So, here we go. A woman snorkeling in the Cayman Islands said that a squid led her to a wedding ring that she was later able to reunite with its owner. So overall, this is a good story. So James Ross said he had only been wearing his wedding ring for about 6 months when he lost it while scuba diving with his wife, Christy McMillan, at Eden Rock. So Eden Rock is, I don't know where that is, pero somewhere around the Cayman, ano. So, sabi nung original na may-ari nung Sing-Sing, I lost it at some point during the dive, and although we searched for it high and low afterwards, we had no luck in finding it, Ross told the King Compass. So, 3 weeks passed with no sign of the ring until Raquel Tobian, who recently moved to the Cayman Islands from Ohio, chanced upon the lost item while snorkeling in the Eden Rock area. Tobian ba to? Tobian siguro to kasi Raquel yung pangalan eh. So, Tobian said she was following a squid in the water when she noticed something glistening in the sand nearby. The snorkeler posted photos of the wedding ring to Facebook groups dedicated to the Cayman Islands, and online sleuths soon tied Tobian's discovery to Ross's lost ring. Sabi nga ni I had people reaching out very quickly within the first hour. And shockingly, it took less than 2 hours for the internet to find the rightful owners. And yun nga, Tobian met up with Ross and Macmillan the next morning and confirmed the ring she had found was one that had fallen from the man's finger. Have something to say about this later. The wife was joking about the punishments she had come up with for her husband to make amends for the loss of the ring, so finding the ring spared him some stress. Oh man. Okay. Ross said the incident taught him an important lesson about his wedding ring: to listen to your wife and remove your rings before taking a dive. They were so grateful that they offered compensation to Raquel, but it was not necessary. The positive feelings from getting to return such an important item were plenty enough. So overall naman, good news. Anyway, okay, let's go to the topic of rings. Unang-una, how do these things slip off your fingers? Kasi ako, I wear a ring. I have a wedding band. I'm not exactly that, I'm not exactly that point na masikip na sa akin yung sing-sing. And I'm looking at it right now, and even dun sa pinakamalit na finger where it's kind of dangling, it's it's difficult to get out. I'm trying to consciously wiggle the ring out. It takes some effort to get it off. And that's on the ring on the tiny, on the pinky finger na sobrang luwag. Okay, ibabalik ko siya dito sa ring finger ko. And this is super snug. Yun, probably incorrect size ring. Pero this is a new ring. This is like a 6-month ring.
Probably lost weight.
He probably lost weight. Siguro na-stress siya dahil sa expenses ng kasal. Diba? Pero nag-honeymoon sila eh. Yun yun. The point, diba? And ito pa. Nag-scuba diving sila. So I'm guessing, when your hands get soaked, when your body gets soaked, and the skin cells absorb the water, so lolobo yung magiging wrinkly yung fingers mo. And it's gonna make it even more difficult for the ring to slip out. And of course, maraming scuba divers na nakagwantes pa. So how the hell does that happen? Buti na lang kamo may diba? Buti na lang mabait yung nakahanap ng ring nila. And in any case, if ever ako na mag-scuba diving, I'm still gonna wear my ring. Siguro, best thing maybe I'll just tape the thing. No, I don't think this will come off. Especially with how it works. Anyway, that's it for this. Buti na lang talaga hindi sila siningil, or buti na lang mabait yung nakahanap. Kung dito sa atin yan, sing-sing nahulag. Oh, that reminds me. I remembered na kasi my brother-in-law is a photographer. Wedding photographer, at nakwento niya sa akin na meron silang kilalang photographer na during the day of the wedding, yung may sing-sing, yung, di ba, may isang mga wedding photography pinipicturan yung gown, yung sing-sing, yung yung parang flower, yung parang maracas thingy with the dangly bits. Pinipicturan nila yon. And this one was a beach wedding. So the photographer's crew was like, yeah, let's take a picture of that thing in the sand. unfortunately, the waves kind of took the ring. Yeah, so nawala yung sing-sing.
Nakita ko dati, Pierre.
Ha?
May nakita ako video, nasa Pierre naman.
Pinipicturean pa lang?
Tapos, yeah.
Oh.
It was in Pierre, tapos na-kick over or something yung container.
Oh.
Dun sa side ng Pierre, tas syempre, dagat.
Oh, hell no. Pag ako yun, no? Pag ako yung nakawala ng ring, tapos hindi ako yung ikakasal. Oh, shit, son. Nuh-uh. I'm gonna offer my services for free. Ganun na lang gagawin ko. Kasi syempre panira. O, pag ganun, no? Pag ganun, dapat libre na lang yung... Dapat libre na lang yung service mo, di ba? Ayun nga, may idea si Zanka na maybe when they were moving to scuba gear. That's probably the most likely explanation. Pero since sa dagat siya nakita, so I'm guessing while they're in the water, they kind of took off the Yeah. So anyway, dito tayo sa So from something na heartwarming, let's go for something na warm pa rin. I think foot warming kasi, 'di ba? Pag may aso ka, usually I like to put my foot on the dogs like, foot warmers. I don't have a dog though. Oh no, yeah, pag missing wedding rings are the worst. Especially if you lose them kapag day of the wedding. So ito, Chicago suburb attempts world record for largest dog wedding ceremony. Okay, okay, dog wedding ceremony, mamaya na yan. Let's read the news first. Mamaya na ako magre-react. Organizers of a world record attempt in Chicago said they are hoping to gather more than 178 canine couples to break the record for the world's largest dog wedding ceremony. So, Leslie Allison C-E-S-E-E-I, chair of the Villa Park Community Focus on Unifying Neighbors Commission, or FUN. Oh, nice, fun. Said she previously participated in a 2008 attempt at the record in Oak Park, Illinois. The attempt featured 87 canine couples, falling short of the record-setting number of 178. That's not even close, which was set in Littleton, Colorado in 2007. So Allison said she wants to see Illinois take the record Saturday at Lions Park in the town of Villa Park. I think they would be able to so next Saturday to. Wala ang pasok ngayon. Hello, Reku. Villa Park Village President Nick Cujone. I don't know. It sounds Italian, pero Nick, Mr. Nick na lang. Mr. Nick is slated to officiate at the dog wedding ceremony, which Allison said will include canines from across the Chicago metropolitan area. Allison said pet owners whose dogs don't have mates to marry can participate in a round of doggy speed dating to find an appropriate spouse right before the ceremony. Okay, okay. Okay, let's get this thing straight first. Dogs are cute, okay? Dogs are cute. Walang ano yan. There's no argument about it. They're objectively, scientifically, empirically cute. Okay? For the most part. Dog weddings, though? Medyo ano ako sa dog wedding. I have something about dog weddings. Una, it's not about the pet. It's never about the pet. Let's face it. It's always about the owners whenever they celebrate anything na pet related. I do remember some people celebrating birthdays ng pets nila. That one is okay. Like, post mo sa Facebook, happy birthday to my pet. For example, yung cat ko, where's my cat? Ayun. Happy birthday to my pet cat, the cat. Okay, that's nice. Okay. Maybe you have a nice dinner. That's good. Maybe bibigyan mo ng treat yung alaga mo. Maybe this extra high-end cat food na or pet treat, pwede yun. Okay lang sa akin. Pero yung order ka ng cake with matching kandila and then you have this dog themed or pet themed banderitas And yung mga may mga activity pa kayo para sa mga batang attend ng birthday party. Paano ba i-explain to? You do know, guys, you do know that the pet doesn't care about any of that, right? And same vibes as 1-year-old parties. Like 1-year-old parties, sa mga tao to 1-year-old parties barely make sense because a kid won't even remember half of that shit, or maybe even more than half of that shit. So, and I mean, I guess this one is mostly for the novelty, kasal. I mean, dogs aren't really the most loyal when it comes to stuff like that, guys. So yeah, weddings are kind of pointless. Of all pet celebrations, dog weddings are really the least sensible, basically. It's cute though. I would like to see a lot of dogs in tuxes and fake wedding dresses, but at the end of the day, I'm not really sure if I would want my dog to participate in that kind of event. I mean, I guess it's for the record, so Kaya ako, pag nagkaroon ako ng aso, and dalawa sila, like I always had, siguro ang celebrate ko lang is pag nagkatuta sila. I'm gonna put, hey, nanganak yung mga aso ko. Woo, dagdag pakain. Nice. By the way, meron ba kayong mga alaga na na ganun? Kasi I remember, I have like Ascals. Mostly Ascals. Pero recently, I had a Pit Bull and Siberian Husky. Yan. Yung Siberian Husky, my relatives kind of threw a party for that Husky, birthday party complete with a cake. So medyo judgy ako pagdating sa ganun. Anyway, that's it for the cute dogs. This one is a Husky. Medyo ganito yung itsura. Wait, this is a Husky, right? Or Malamute? I'm not sure. I don't know how to dog. So from something na malaki, from a big wedding, let's go for another big thing, which is Ohio farmer's pumpkin breaks the state record at 2,195 pounds. So I'm not sure how much is that in non-freedom units. Teka, pwede ba natin convert? Hold on, convert ko. 2,195 pounds to kg. 900, almost 1 ton. This is 995 kilos. Okay. So, halos 1 tonelada na pumpkin. Let's read the news. An Ohio pumpkin festival kicked off with a state record being broken by a giant pumpkin that weighed in at a staggering 2,195 pounds. Jeff Thale of Dillonville looked at the top spot in the 57th Barnesville Pumpkin Festival's King Pumpkin Way Off. Oh, that's a mouthful. Of Wednesday night, when his gargantuan gourd tipped the scales at the record weight, and that was 100 pounds heavier than the second place finisher. The pumpkin took the state record from Todd and Donna Skinner, whose giant pumpkin weighed in at 2,150 pounds. That was like back in 2017. So, sabi ni Phil, he owes his prized pumpkin to a deceased friend. I got the seed from a guy who ended up passing away from cancer. And I emailed his wife when the pumpkin was 50 days old, and I let her know how things were going. And I told her I can't help thinking that he's up there pushing things along. So, ito ay bigay sa kanya ng kanyang yumaong kaibigan. Pero the point is, damn, that pumpkin though, ano ang pwede mong gawin sa ganyan kalaking kalabasa? Magpapakain ka ba ng pakbet sa 3 barangay? Diba? Dead guy became one with the pumpkin, tapos it kind of gave the pumpkin the will to grow. Paano pag reincarnation yan? Best friend, I'm gonna die. Here's a seed. Tapos yung na-reincarnate ka doon sa malaking pumpkin, no? Oh shit, I'm a big ass pumpkin. Tapos isi-serve ka for food. I'm resurrected for this. No. At least you got a record. State record lang to though. King Pumpkin? What kind of pumpkin has to grow that big? Is this like a community strain? Ganun? Is it designed to feed people or is just parang novelty? Kasi hello Banana Noid, welcome to the stream. During my agriculture days, nalaman ko na plants also have this have the same thing as animals na you know how breeders, dog breeders and animal breeders in general, you know how they have two kinds of breeding basically. May mga nagbi-breed for the novelty and then may nagbi-breed for the function. So, yung mga nagbi-breed for the novelty, for example, mga dog breeders, they breed Pomeranians. Yung mga regular dogs, they keep breeding it and then they came up with Pomeranian, Shih Tzu, mga ganon. Mostly for cosmetic and for pet cutesy purposes. Tapos meron ding mga nagbi-breed for function like hunting dogs, ganon. Hunting dogs, shepherds. May ganun din sa may ganun din sa halaman. So, we do also have vanity strains for plants. This one medyo na-confuse ako. I'm not sure if this was made out of need or made out of want. Pero yeah, I'm guessing this one was made mostly for the novelty of breeding large pumpkins. Hindi talaga to for food purposes. Although of course, pwede siyang kainin. That's a lot of pumpkin, guys. I don't even know how much how long that would last. Considering even if you preserve it. Kasi di alam ko pwedeng i-preserve din yung mga reincarnated sa pumpkin. Hindi ka makakagalaw doon. I mean, I guess you can get some. I'll get a fistful of that and then blend it. Okay, you can blend the pumpkin and turn it into like parang soup, pumpkin soup. Goes well with warm bread. Like, let's see. Crispy hindi pandesal. Pag pandesal medyo soggy eh. Pero yung mga French baguette, actually, baguette goes well with pumpkin. Like, imagine nyo, you have a loaf of bread. Yung, alam mo yung makapal yung crust, yung matigas yung crust. And then when you split the bread open, it's steamy and it's white and fluffy sa loob, and you can smell the freshly baked bread. Tapos malutong yung crust, tapos malambot yung loob. Tapos ilalagay mo diyan tapos meron kang warm pumpkin soup, i-dip mo doon yung bread. Tapos pagkain mo, shit, ang sarap nun. Grabe. Lalo na ngayon na hindi pa ako kumakain. Ito, may kape na ako. Pero, actually, yung ginagawa ni Mama, what is she doing? Pero yun, so, higanting pumpkin, good news, guys. Good for the winner, good for the best friend. Okay, wait. Hindi ko na-rename to. Teka. Hold on. Wait lang. So, this one, yung sunod na slide, ay, teka. Where is my news? Wait lang, tagalin muna natin to. Re-rename ko lang to. Buti na lang talaga, Google Slides. Alam mo, since nag-switch ako sa Google Slides, hindi yung what do you call this? Hindi yung pa MS Paint lang. Dumali na mag-correct ng stuff. So, sabi dito, strongman pulls 33,400 pound bus in New York for a Guinness record. So, yung naghahatak ng bus, hindi na bagong news yan. Nakakita na naman tayo ng mga hatak ng aeroplano, humahatak ng bus. Dali lang. Minsan nga, dump trucks, di ba? Pero this one is a special record because the guy attempting the record is already 58 years old. So, Sabi dito sa news, a 58-year-old Canadian strongman broke a Guinness World Record in New York by pulling 33,400 pound bus 16 feet by using his upper body. So malakas pa si Lolo. Malakas na siya, mabilis pa siya kasi ang pangalan niya ay Kevin Fast. So Kevin Fast pulled a 40-foot tall electric bus on West 67th Street in Manhattan to break the record for heaviest vehicle pulled using only the upper body. So this isn't even hindi upper body lang. So hindi siya yung di ba pag naghahata ka ng yung naka-harness si kuya, naka-harness yung strongman. Tapos naka-lean forward siya, tapos trying to pull with his entire weight. Ito siya talagang hatak lang talaga, nakaupo lang siya and he just leans back. And sabi niya, Fast broke his own record from 2017 when he pulled 24,427 pound truck in Cobourg, Ontario. So, yung previous record niya is just half as heavy as this one. Almost barely over half. Tama ba? 32? Ay, hindi. More than half pa rin naman. Okay. So, we are excited to be part of a historic Guinness World Records attempt to pull the heaviest vehicle by the upper body and congratulate Kevin Fast on his exciting achievement. Sabi ni Frank Anicaro, which is yung acting president at the MTA Bus Company and senior vice president at New York City Transit's Department of Buses. So sila yung may-ari ng bus na hinatak. And this one is not just a world record, it's also parang a public awareness thing na because the bus is an all-electric bus, so I guess they're using this to gain publicity. Yeah. Para lang ma-advertise na, yeah, we can have electric buses. And having one for all-electric clean energy buses pulled on a national stage gives us an exciting opportunity to showcase that buses don't always have to run on petrol. Sabi ng may-ari. So, okay lang naman. Actually, mas maganda nga yung gano'n na meron silang alternative. I'm not saying na it should completely replace the petroleum buses kasi that's still, I mean, at this point, electric vehicles aren't completely practical, mostly because konti yung electric ports. Pangalawa, hindi pa ganun kaayos yung batteries. Mas mababa ang lifespan ng electric vehicles ngayon kumpara sa petrol-based vehicles. So they still have to work on that. Pero the point is, more people are starting to accept the idea na you can switch out of petrol, and malay natin, given enough time, we can have more efficient electrical stuff na to the point na mas maliit na ang carbon footprint for producing and maintaining electrical vehicles. So good on them. Ako mostly a petrol-based guy pa rin naman ako kasi syempre Pilipinas, wala. Kung may option siguro to switch to an electrical, and if the electrical stuff can actually outperform yung usual na petrol-based stuff, I'd probably go for it. I'd probably go for an electrical one. Una, mas tahimik siya in general. So, that one's good for something na malakas. For something na malakas to something na weird. Pero nasa New York pa rin tayo. So, from something sa New York, sa Manhattan Park, punta tayo somewhere else. So, you guys like bees? Do you like bees? Ako, in general, I like bees in general because they produce honey, and I like honey because they're sweet, but they don't cause my throat to go ganon. So, punta tayo dito. Unfortunately for these guys, kita nyo ba siya? I'm not sure if I can zoom in. Can we zoom in? No, I can't zoom in. That's the best the picture can. Any further in this, this will get pixelated. So, sabi dito, New York City light pole outside Fox News headquarters swarmed by bees. Okay, parang weird na meron palang babuyog sa I guess galing to dun sa park. So, a member of the New York Police Department's bee cops created a buzz Tuesday evening when he went to work on a light pole near Times Square and vacuumed up a colony of 10,000 bees. They know something we don't. Yeah, they're probably onto something. The bees were seen earlier in the day gathering and swarming around the pole on 47th Street and the Avenue of the Americas, also known as 6th Avenue, prompting onlookers to stop and snap photos at a safe distance, of course. Onlookers gathered Tuesday to watch a large colony of bees and tama nga yung coincidentally, the gathering spot was right outside Fox News headquarters. I guess they not only do they know something na we don't, they also want to be they also want to let us know na they know something that we don't. Gets it? Kasi dahil talaga nasa harap sila ng Fox News para talaga for maximum visibility. They want to flex their exclusive knowledge to us humans. Pero yun nga, the New York Police Department told Fox News it was sending a beekeeper to the area to confront to secure the hive. Kasi they also informed followers that unfortunately nag-retire na rin yung long time parang pinaka-police beekeeper nila. So they had to get a different person to relocate the hive. According to the New York Police Department, no injuries or car accidents happened because of the bee invasion. But the authorities are also not sure why they chose the busy spot to form a colony kahit na malapit lang yung park. And yun nga, fortunately, natanggal naman sila safely and they're gonna be moved to a safer place, preferably somewhere outside New York. So, and it's kind of a big deal actually. Kasi if you guys are keeping tabs on bee-related stuff, you will know na they're getting rarer by the moment. They're on a steady decline on an international scale. Basically, paunti na ng paunti ang bubuyog sa mundo. And that's bad news for us because that means less honey overall. And even yung mga bee farms, they're not working as efficiently. Even yung ginagawa ng mga bee farms, it's not enough to stop yung decline ng bees. I mean, it helps slow things down, pero you know, there's still a downward trend. Ako, actually, one of my dreams na hopefully ma-realize in the next 5 years is to take care of a bee farm. Gusto ko mag-alaga ng bubuyog talaga. Pag nasa probinsya na uli ako, pag nasa ibang probinsya na uli ako, I want to have a bee colony of my own so I can have unlimited honey. Tsaka malay natin, makagawa ako ng makagawa kami ni farmer ng bee-related products na pwede naming ibenta for business, diba? Woo! And that would be quite literally so sweet. Tawag dito. Of course, yung honey in a jar, that's a given. And then honey-based products like siguro bread na may I don't know food-related stuff, pero I heard na honey can also be used for beauty products or sabon. No, not sabon. Or maybe sabon. Shampoo may alam ko may honey-based na ganun din. Tapos mga salves ganun. Marami namang use ang honey. Pero mostly para sa akin pinapapak ko lang siya. Naglalaro si Bastich tsaka si Ras. Oh, hi daw sa inyo, sabi ni Bastich tsaka ni Ras. Anyway, next news tayo. Okay, ito ang final news of the day. Of course, it's always Carabao or Buffalo or cow related. And this time, ang aking pinsan ang nasa news. Sabi dito, bull that escaped Long Island farm captured after 2 months. Ay, nako pinsan. Nagpahuli ka. Hina mo, nagpahuli ka. Sabi dito, sa Mauritius, New York, Mauritius? A bull that escaped from a farm on Long Island and eluded searches for 2 months has been captured, finally. And this is a 680-kilogram bull. His name is Barney. And he was corralled late Wednesday by staff from Skylands Animal Sanctuary and Rescue sa Suffolk County. SPCA, sabi yun ni SPCA Chief Roy Gross. said in a news release earlier that week. Suffolk County Police used drones and helicopters to help capture the bull, who will live the rest of his days at the Skyland Sanctuary in Wantage, New Jersey. So, rescuers had been searching for the animal ever since he broke through the fence at a Mauritius farm on July 20, but he remained on the lam as residents of the area posted sightings on social media. So, we would like to thank everyone for their support and concern, as well as rescue groups who also assisted during this ordeal. Sabi ni Gross, great job of collaboration by all who participated. So, ang weird lang, hindi ko ma-imagine sa US na nawawala yung mga ganito kalaking bagay. I get reports of missing dogs or missing cats because those things are small. They can get lost and they tend to wander everywhere. Pero something like a bull? Ang hirap. Unang-una, nobody wants to steal a bull. Kasi they're way more trouble than they're worth. Unang-una, bulls tend to be harsh towards people na they don't know. So, if you really want to steal a bull, you first have to contend with the bull itself. And second, bulls don't make for good eating kasi pag bull medyo malansa rin yung karne because of the testosterone kind of tainting their meat, the hormones kind of tainting their meat. Tsaka ang weird, how big is this place na pwedeng mawala ang isang ganto kalaking hayop for months and nobody bothers getting it. Kung sa Pilipinas yan, katay agad yan. Katay agad yan. Oh, which kind of reminds me of a different story. Sa probinsya kung saan ako lumaki, naalala ko, there was an incident where somebody kind of stole live beef. Okay. Nagnakaw sila ng baka. More specifically, ninakaw nila yung karne ng baka on the spot. It was a weird sight na you have this harvested carcasses on the ground. As in, ang ginawa lang nung mga magnanakaw is they killed the cows, processed the meat, kinuha nila yung mga good stuff, yung mga liempo, yung mga pata, yung mga ganon. And ang tira lang dun is yung mga kalansay tsaka innards, yung mga innards nung kalabaw na andun, tsaka yung mga buto kasi hindi naman kailangan yung mga parts na hindi naman bebenta like hooves. The heads were taken. It's not just a cow, it's a few cows. I think 4 or 5. And I clearly remember that because dun ko nalaman na sobrang big deal pag nawala ang isang baka. Because unang-una, that's a big investment. It's almost like owning a car for a farmer kasi that's a big income. You spend 2 years growing that thing. You spend a lot of time taking care of that thing kasi ibebenta mo siya eh. Malaki ang bentahan ng baka. Especially even back then nung mababa pa presyo ng beef. Pero losing even a one cow is like months or even years worth of investment just down the drain, just gone. So medyo good news naman yun, medyo may good ending naman to. So yung nanakawan ng baka, I think 4 or 5 baka yung nanakaw sa amin. So those 4 or 5 cows, fortunately itong si mayor namin is, I guess malapit na yung election time at and he kind of compensated the farmer naman na he paid for the estimated loss ng farmer. And even better news is actually nahanap yung perpetrators. Unfortunately, hindi sinabi ng perpetrator kung kanino kasi yung perpetrator hindi sila yung nagbenta. Parang hindi sila yung hindi sila yung basta nagnakaw at benta lang. Parang meron silang bagsakan. May bagsakan sila ng illegally acquired meat. Unfortunately yun, hindi nila nasabi. 2 guesses as to why hindi nasabi nung magnanakaw kung sino yung kung saan yung bagsakan nila. I'll leave that to your imagination. But the point is, they never got a chance to tell the authorities kung sino ang contact nila na tumatangkilik ng nako na. But at least the farmer recovered financially. I mean, na-trauma pa rin siya though. And even after that, we still have herds of cows roaming. Yun yung okay, yun yung medyo charming sa area namin. Sometimes it's kind of annoying, pero for the most part, it's kind of cute na you sometimes have herds of cows traveling the street. Kahit walang bantay, kasi itong mga to, as in literal free roam yung mga baka kung saan ako nakatira. Na hindi sila nakatali all the time. At pag-alagala lang sila over the place. They move as a herd. Yung farmers, sometimes they check the herd kung nasa na. Pero naglalagay lang sila sa area namin. Si mama galit na galit doon kasi they eat the tips of the leaves nung halaman niya sa labas. Ay, na mga baka! Kuha nung stick, bugawin yung mga baka. Pero akin, for the most part, gusto ko yung nakita ng herds of unguided cows just derping around sa ano. So, that's it for the news. And, wow, grabe na. We finally reached 1 hour with just news. Woo! Pero syempre, hindi kumpleto ang Bullgar kung walang kalokohan. And we're going to the more fun part of the thing, which is horoscope time. Horoscope time. I kind of changed the slides, so I guess I'm gonna change the slides once a week or maybe once a month. Depende ha. Pero ang hirap mag-isip ng slides. Sobrang hirap mag-isip ng slides. So sana ma-appreciate nyo na naghanap ako ng bagong pictures. Eto na. Punta tayo sa horoscope. Okay. So, remember na ang first natin is Aries, which is Ram. Okay. Mag-load tayo ng bagong website. There we go. Here it is. So, Monday. Ito ang horoscope natin for Monday. Sa pinanganak. Sa zodiac, yung mga zodiac, hey, Rain! Welcome to the stream. Sakto. We just wrapped up the news. It's time for horoscope. And we're starting with zodiac sign na pinanganak na sa March 21 to April 19. So, yung mga Ram, also known as Aries. Oh, yan. Aries, which is Ram. Sabi dito, basahin natin in a slightly mystical kuno na. Okay. Feelings run deep and strong under today's full moon in Pisces, the only one of the year. Because this activates your 12th house of introspection and intuition, you may have some sudden revelations about the closest people in your life. Relationships that are realistically not tenable anymore, and how you might finally drop or alter a counterproductive habit. But don't try to push or force yourself to do anything. Just keep shining a bright light on this, and you may naturally begin to alter your behavior. Yes! Yeah, Ram! Aries! You don't know Aries? Aries is Ram. So yan ang year of the Ram. Basically, ang ibig sabihin lang nun ay may mabubulgar about someone na close sa inyo. Ang payo ko lang doon is kapag best friend mo yan, make sure na wag niyo siya masyadong bubulas. Sabi dito, yun nga, you will have some sudden revelations about the closest people in your life. Baka mamaya, yung kamag-anak mo na hindi mo ka-close, Vtuber pala. Oh my God. So, ang ko sa'yo, ang payong kalabaw ko is kung sakali man na Vtuber yung inyong kamag-anak, wag masyadong at kapag, if ever, wag niyong masyadong ipagkalanda ka ng Vtuber yung kamag-anak niyo kasi baka madox siya ng hindi inaasahan. Okay? Okay. So, yun ang payong pag may kamag-anak na content creator, wag masyadong i-dox. Okay? So, next, that's it for Ram. Ngayon naman, pupunta tayo sa random Aries member. Hindi ko maano. Random access mystic. Pwede na, we could go with random access mystic. next horoscope, which is yeah. So this is the next horoscope. Mga pinanganak ng April 20 to May 20, also known as Taurus. So, as sabi ng horoscope natin ng beef sa sign is, when is the last time you let the amazing people on Team Taurus know how much you appreciate them? Today's actually a perfect day for that. Thanks for 2021's only Pisces full moon lighting up your 11th house of pals, platonic partners, and playmates. Depending on what's appropriate in terms of your connections and safety precautions, you might want to throw a little celebratory fest, host a happy hour, or give everyone a gift card. Small but sincere gestures will be meaningful. Well, hindi ba yan like mga kaibigan mo? Listen. I know I am a Carabao. Yes, I am aware that I and my relatives are livestock. But I'm also aware that I taste delicious. So who am I to deny the quality of my taste? Diba? Pero yun nga daw, ang daming sinabi ni English-speaking horoscope writer. Pero ang payong kalabaw ko lang basically is, check nyo yung mga channels ng maliliit na YouTubers. Maraming maliliit na YouTubers na sobrang astig yung content nila. Hindi lang sila masyadong nakikita dahil for networking purposes or something. So show them some appreciation. Meron tayo, si Mireille nandyan, they have tarot readings. Sina Jinsei nandyan, they have collabs with Mireille, and meron siya mga 2D games na nilalaro. Tawag dito, si Jose, which is my Kala brother, which could be in this picture right now, but we're not gonna confirm that. There is no confirmation. For the record, hindi ko sinabing si Jose de los Reyes, yung nandito sa picture na to. Could be, but definitely not coming from my mouth. Not from my mouth. Birthday niya kahapon, batiin niyo siya, and I think he's streaming right now. See? Ganun na. Let me check. Hindi na siya nag-stream, pero he was streaming like a few minutes before I started. He was streaming. Check nyo rin siya. Follow those small VTubers, and maybe you'll find something na malay nyo na doon na yung next new Oshi nyo, di ba? So that's it para sa mga pinanganak from April 20 to May 20, zodiac sign beef. Punta tayo sa sunod natin, which is Akimbo. Akimbo, which is basically the twins. Gemini, mga pinanganak noong May 21 to June 20. Di bale, sasabihin ko kay Jose na happy birthday para sa kanya. And guys, subscribe sa kanya. Malapit na siyang mag 70 followers. And let's get him to 100 para Okay, Akhumans, May 21 to June 20. This is Akglok. Ay, hindi. Mukhang 1911 yung yung gamit niya. Ak 1911. So, tingnan pa tayo sa horoscope niya. Medyo na-distract din ako doon sa baril. So, tingnan natin ang sabi sa Gemini. The Magic 8 Ball says, you may rely on it. Today's accelerating and revealing Pisces full moon. So everything is about the Pisces full moon today, okay? In your 10th house of career success offers a clearly lit path to the top. This is one of the best days, kicking off one of the most exciting 2 weeks of your professional year. Ooh. Your hard work and payoff are not a magic trick. You've been pulling off a superhuman feat, and now you're ready to reap your reward. Your next big move is to decide what's next. So, yun yung sabi sa horoscope. Ang payong kalabaw ko basically is, if you are planning on something good right now, gawin mo, tawag dito, just work towards making it. Just work towards completing the thing and showing it to the world, diba? So, pinaghirapan mo na yun Pinaghirapan mo na yan, might as well be proud of it, diba? Unless yung pinaghirapan mo is a crime, keep it on the down low. And report yourself to the police. So, yan ang ano natin sa... relevant pala sa horoscope yun, no? Pag may ginawa ka, be proud of it unless it's a crime like in this picture. I think ano nga gagawin ni Daniel Radcliffe dito? I forgot. I just know the picture, I don't know the movie. So, yun ang payong kalabaw ko. Start working on whatever you're working on right now. Tapos pag done na, report back to me. I might have to say something about your project. Alright! That being said, punta tayo sa next horoscope natin. Okay. Next horoscope natin, nagpalit tayo. This is now our new, for this week's horoscope. Ito ang ating zodiac sign para sa mga pinanganak from June 21 to July 22. Which is the Yasuo main, also known as Cancer. So sabi dito, ang horoscope natin, ang horoscope natin for this one is whether or not you'll get to take full advantage of the year's only Pisces full moon in your 9th house of travel, adventure, and exploration. There's no reason you can't make the most of its expansive theme. The next 2 weeks are the peak manifesting time for widening your horizons in any way that excites you. So basically, you have to go out there and travel. Okay, yun ang sabi sa horoscope. Pero ang payong kalabaw ko, I think today's horoscope ay also relevant para sa mga Yasuo mains. Kung naglalaro kayo ng League of Legends, alam niyo yung tinutukoy ko. Basically, this means, payong kalabaw ko para sa mga zodiac to is dalaw-dalaw konti. Ang buhay ay hindi lang sa top lane. 'Di ba? Merong bottom lane na minsan kailangan mo yung nagte-teleport kasi minsan na-outnumber sila. Hindi kayo pwedeng nakafocus lang kayo dun sa 1v1 nyo sa top lane. Make sure na dumalaw kayo kasi malay natin gulpi sarado na pala yung kabilang lane. Feeling mo panalo ka na dun sa ginagawa mo sa taas. Tapos yung pala basag na lahat ng turrets nyo. So, for guys na for top laners, especially Yasuo mains, make sure na you're putting that teleport skill to good use and you can explore most of the map. Okay, so that's it for the Cancer mains. Yasuo mains. Sorry, Yasuo, hindi pala Cancer. And punta tayo ngayon sa next horoscope natin, which is Artoria, which is a Year of the Lion. I don't have much punchlines about lions because lions are kind of dignified-ish thing. I'll probably look for a funny lion photo next time, pero it's kind of weird if you're not making a punchline, diba? So we're going for horoscope ng Leo. It's a no-holds-barred kind of day, at least in the seduction and intimacy department of the annual Pisces full moon. Illuminates your 8th house of sex, shared resources, and merging. Oh my god! Whether you're on the continuum, you can take a bold leap forward under these manifesting moonbeams. Bastich, get down from there. A new union can explode into a passionate and deep connection. Okay, I'm gonna cut off the horoscope there at pahalay ng pahalay siya. Pero paano ba explain to, guys? If ever na nandito kayo sa if ever nandito kayo sa horoscope na to, ibig sabihin lang nito, you're gonna have a very steamy day. Woo! Nice! You're gonna get jiggy with it! Tawag dito. And make sure, ang payong kalabaw ko lang ay gumamit ng tamang contraception para hindi aksidenteng magkaroon ng anak. Huwag umasa sa pull-out method dahil baka ang pull-out game nyo ay weak. Pag nagkaroon kayo ng anak, ay nako, pahirapan yan. Lalo na ngayon. Yun ang payo ko sa mga Leo that's gonna get laid today. At para naman dun sa... You know what's funny? Kasi if Leo is talking about stuff like this, paano ko si segue dun sa sunod na horoscope? This is kind of awkward. So itong Leo, okay. Hi, good for you, Leo. Let's go to the next one, which is oh my god, this segue kind of just wrote itself, huh? It was just a punchline on its own. Damn, that segue though from Leo's Okay,
Let's just check. I feel sorry for the... So, yung mga yung mga pinanganak ng August 23 to September 22, yeah. Basahin na lang natin yung horoscope. Saturday finds you in productive spirits, if not the full-bodied pursuit of your loftiest goals. A lucky trine between motivator Mars and hard-working Saturn serves a combination of verve and vision. This is the day to map your dreams into a master plan. An idea could transmute from impossible to totally plausible, reminding you that perception really does guide your path. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so very basically, yung horoscope na to, sobrang haba niya. Unfortunately, it's not. It's basically just saying it kind of bounces it kind of bounces back down. So yung mga Leo, they're getting busy. Pero itong mga nasa zodiac sign to, sa mga Virgo na to, ang payo lang ng kalabaw is, yung kung ano man yung project mo, pagpatuloy mo lang yan, mare-reward ka rin. Yeah. Woo! Consolation na lang. Kawawa naman yung mga nandito sa sign na to. Pero ito yun, pagbutihin mo yung ginagawa mo and you might earn the attention of someone that you might, sabi nga dito, busy people want to hear the benefits to them, not a long backstory. So, yun nga, work hard on what you're currently working on. Just keep yourself busy. And your efforts will be recognized. And it might lead to new relationships. And when it comes to relationships, pag gumanda yung relationships, malay natin, pagdating ng gabi, hindi ka na Virgo! Yay! Alright. I really can't salvage that part. So next, segue na tayo. Teka, ano ba tong next horoscope natin? Woohoo, that was harsh. Okay. I need your full attention. I need your full attention to the next two horoscope kasi they're kind of related din. So the next one is the Seesaw, also known as Libra. It's a nice one. It's a nice picture. Okay, nothing ano. So today's Libra horoscope is wait, may pop up yung ano. There you go. Today's horoscope. Clean up in the Libra aisle. Today's full moon in Pisces, the only one of 2021, shines a spotlight on every greasy steak and dust bunny in your space. If you weren't motivated before to get your house in order, you might be now. This annual event can spark a decluttering mission or inspire you to start eating lower on the food chain, getting daily exercise in. Don't set unrealistic goals though. Slow and steady is what will win the race. So yun ang sabi sa horoscope. Ang payong kalabaw ko, if you need the cleanup, make sure na yung mga yabay na printed material nyo ay nakalagay sa isang envelope. Hindi yung nakakalat lang. Okay, actually, ito yun. Fun fact! Kapag meron kayong stash na yabay content, less likely, especially pang nakatira pa kayo sa bahay ng mga magulang nyo, they're less likely to get seen kapag nakalagay sila sa magagandang lalagyan, like a boring envelope. I'm not sure why, pero apparently people just leave the magazines as they are. So pag nakita ng nanay sa ilalim ng kama, booking agad. Pero pag nakalagay sila sa envelope, ang iisipin lang ng mga magulang, dokumento lang to. They're just gonna get the envelope and they're just gonna stack it somewhere, usually next to your notebooks, next to your other reading materials. So walang mali siya. Safe. Yun ang payong yun ang payong pakboy, payong kalabaw. At pag maglilinis, make sure kung meron kayong mga tissue, make sure you dispose them the morning after. Hindi next week, hindi until mapuno yung make sure that you dispose it the morning after. Okay? First thing in the morning. Kapag may ganun kayo, ilabas nyo na agad. Kasi ang problema dyan, nakaka-attract yan siguro. I mean, you know how things tend to decay over time, right? Right? Anyway. So, yan ang siso. And syempre, segue tayo sa sunod niyang horoscope. If this one is about cleanup, yung sunod na horoscope is about, let's just say about spills. Kasi ang sunod ay ang Siso-fail, also known as Scorpio, as wonderfully demonstrated by this guy. It's a nice half scorpion. It's not a full scorpion like the skateboard fail. So yung mga pinanganak ng October 23 hanggang November 21. Itong horoscope nila, passion rising today. The year's only Pisces full moon sends jolts through your 5th house of fun, playfulness, and pleasure. This is a rare and empowering chance to impress someone whose attention you've been trying to capture. Okay. So sabi dito, now is your chance para magpapampam sa mga taong kinekerengkeng mo. Sino yan, ha? Sino yan? Isa ba yung content creator? Or kaklase mo ba yan sa Zoom meeting na medyo maganda yung lighting sa camera? Now is your chance para mapansin. Payong kalabaw ko lang, kung gusto mo magpapansin, make sure na hindi yung pakul. Kasi pag try mo papansin yung pakul, it really doesn't work. You come off as an edgelord or a Chunibyo. Ganun lang, yung papansin mo lang konti lang na konting pabibo lang sa klase, konting hi, hello lang, ganun. Don't be pushy. Tsaka kapag makontento ka sa isang reply lang muna, dahan-dahan lang yan. Umpisa sa konting greeting, mamaya-maya, they are gonna hit up a conversation, ganun. So, in any case, basta kung kailangan, if ever there's a time na magpa-notice ka kay senpai, today is the day. Nice! Pero nga, huwag ka mapilit kung hindi matutulog ka dito sa bata dito sa horoscope mo. Okay? And that's it for the horoscope na Siso-fail. Sagittarius, okay. So, ito, for someone sa half horse, half man, ranger with a gun, also known as Sagittarius. Sila yung mga pinanganak noong November 22 to December 21. Lapit na pala itong mga to. So, if you have been a hermit, Saturday stars beckon you out of isolation. Thanks to a glorious Mars-Saturn trine in the people-oriented parts of your chart, you'll ease right into any social scene, even if you're just making a cameo on Zoom. Oh, Zoom-related na naman to, long-lasting relationships could be sparked. Business connections, romances, or inspiring new friendships. You're a magnet for magnets of the highest order, so have your elevator pitch ready. The people you meet on Saturday could pave the way to your prosperity today. Sunday's collaborative connection between the Moon and Energizer Mars sets the stage for teamwork. Today din yun. So after a lot of back and forth, you can finally reach a consensus with your team. Ano ba to? Basically, sabi lang dito is basically yun nga, ang complex ng horoscope ngayon, ang daming planet shit na hindi ko maintindihan. Pero let's face it, we don't really care about that. We're here for the payong kalabaw. Pero sabi nga, sabi lang nito, labas-labas ka konti, medyo kung masyado kang feeling hermit mode ka for the past few days, it's about time na magparamdam ka sa ibang tao. Let people know that you exist. Hindi yung nakaano ka lang sa forum, naka-lurk ka lang lagi. And syempre, pag nanonood ka sa feel free to leave comments sa comment section. Magugustuhan yun ng mga taong nag-i-stream na pinapanood mo. Of course, they always want engagement, di ba? So, ang payong kalabaw ko lang is magparamdam ka. Malay mo yung pagpaparamdam mo, iba yung nakaramdam. Yung mga gusto mo, malay mo, yan na pala yung time na manotice ka ni Senpai, and then Senpai appreciates you, and then maybe you develop a relationship with Senpai, and then at the end of the day, hindi ka na magiging Virgo! Yay! Kawawa naman punchline. I'm gonna try to keep that, keep that punchline to a minimum because that's kind of harsh. Pero yeah. half horse, half man ranger with a gun. Huwag ka masyadong magtago. Especially pag sa Counter-Strike, yung tago ka lang ng tago, sobrang tago mo. Kung hindi kailangan ka na pala doon sa objective, hindi ka pa rin makita. Same sa Valorant. Ang layo-layo mo sa horror, I'm gonna stay alive, I'm gonna hide in this spot, nobody's gonna see me. As yung pala, patay na yung teammate mo, yun na, wala kang ambag sa team, di ba? So, paramdam ka ng konti. Yun ang horoscope for ano. So, this one is special, which is half sheep, half fish. This is water game, mga pinanganak ng December 22 to January 21. It's not Watage, it's Waterge. Okay, Waterge, which is if you know Aries, and then there's this Capricorn, you get the idea. So check natin yung horoscope natin ng Monday. Loading. Medyo mabagal ang loading ng horoscope. At si Bastich ay pumasok sa likod ng cabinet. Wait lang. Oh, dito pa talaga natigil. Hoy, ginagawa mo dyan. Lumas ka na. Water Gigang, let's go. Yep, Water Gang. This is a Capricorn. Oy, Jose, welcome. Oy, guys. Before tayo mag-continue, let's greet Jose. Belated happy birthday na ba? Is the day over dyan sa inyo? Pero this guy just celebrated his birthday. So, happy 17th birthday, Jose, my Kala brother. And, guys, eto pa, may bago akong news regarding Jose. Nag-download na siya ng Warframe! Woo! Nag-download na ng Warframe si Jose. Oh, it's still going. It's still his birthday, guys. Happy not belated birthday! Woo! At 6 months, sorry mo na pala. Happy 6 months, Jose. Woo! Nice. Sabi nga nung isa sa VR chat, nice. Woo! Ayun nga, may Warframe na siya. Etong tanong, okay guys, pustahan tayo. Mga naglalaro ng Warframe dyan, magpustahan tayo. Anong frame ang pipiliin ni Jose? I was playing Warframe. Oh, yeah. I forgot the last stream. Yeah, you were playing with ano. Okay. So, pustahan tayo kung anong frame yung pipiliin ni Jose pag start niya ng game. Kasi, mamaya, we'll get to that later after stream. Let's just finish the horoscope part. Konti na lang naman to. Sabi nga nito, if you've been trying to handle too many aspects of a big launch, lean into the collaborative vibes of today's full moon in Pisces and your third house of friends and community. Even if it won't take a village to get your big idea off the ground, there's still strength in numbers. Sabi lang ng horoscope na to basically is try to work with people, which is kind of relevant sa mga pinanganak ng Water Gang ngayon at kung nag-Warframe kayo. Basically, humanap kayo ng matinong kakampi para magawa kung anong kailangan nyong gawin today. Either parang yan sa League of Legends, or pag-farm yan sa Warframe, or wingman sa bar mga gabi. Bawal pala. Social distancing pala ngayon. Basically, hanap kayo ng basically, kung hindi mo naman kailangan gawing solo, humanap ka ng katulong. Yun lang naman yun, di ba? Easy. And that is basically payong kalabaw ko para sa mga pinanganak sa zodiac sign na Watergate. Okay. Of course, from Watergate, punta tayo sa Waterboy. That guy, we're referring to this guy sa kanan. Sa kaliwa, hindi yung nasa kanan. Okay? Ito yung sign na pinanganak ng January 22 to February 18. Okay, on Saturday, Saturday nabasa ko. So, for Monday, bring on the abundant vibes. Nothing stopping you from securing your cash flow or squirreling away funds for a winter getaway. Today, under the dazzling glow of the year's only Pisces full moon, you can make while the moon shines because Pisces rules your second house of finances and security. Okay, Pisces rules your second houses of finances and security. This lunar lift can help you figure out where you're... Yes, good morning to you too, Mr. Dog. Okay. Can help you. Because Pisces rules your second house of finance and security, this lunar lift can help you figure out where you're bleeding red ink and help you set it off. When in doubt, follow the simplest maxim: save more, spend less. So basically, Pisces rules your second house of finance. Basically daw, kontrolado daw ni Alon yung wallet nyo. So, ingat-ingat kayo pag nandyan si Alon. Check nyo yung wallets nyo. Baka makontrol nyo. Makontrol nyo. Yun ang payong kalabaw ko para sa Waterboy. And finally, the last horoscope for the day is Pisces. Also known as Bangus. Okay. This is February 19 to March 19. Okay. So, kanina sabi, yung Pisces rules your financial stuff. Pagdating natin dito kay Bangus, sa Bangus horoscope is, the richest landscape is all within you today. What? So, yun nga. Totoo nga yun. Totoo nga. So, happy cosmic New Year or whatever milestone you want to celebrate. Today marks the year's only Pisces full moon, and because it lands in your first house of self-appearance and passion projects, basically, your mandate is to pick a few top priorities and craft a game plan to get them done. But pace yourself. Pace yourself. This is a marathon, not a sprint. So, you are looking at a fish. Basically, you're looking at a fish right now. And ang payong kalabaw ko lang, guys, para sa mga pinanganak ng zodiac na Bangus is wag masyadong mag-fast forward ng kung ano-ano. Okay? Wag niyong madaliin yan bagay na yan. Especially yung pag-farm sa Warframe. Tulad yan, pag-farm sa Warframe. Pag masyado mo minadali ang pag-farm, magsasawa ka agad. Mababurnout ka. Gusto mo ba yun? Maburnout ka sa Warframe? No, I don't want that. I don't want that. And ayan ang payong kalabaw ko sa inyo mga pinanganak sa horoscope na Bangus. And that brings us to the close of the first Bullgar this week. I hope you had a good time. Oh, I hope you had a good time dito sa horoscope na to. We're gonna be closing this stream. So, segue na tayo dun sa thanks for watching natin. So, we have 3 minutes to wrap this up. And we're gonna go there right now. So, habang nag-play music, this is where we wrap up the shit. Hindi pa ako kumakain actually. Nakagising ko lang. Teka. Hindi na kasi yung music natin. Yeah. So, since ako gotta eat talaga ako. Magluto na naman si Farmer. Oh, by the way, speaking of protein, nagluto si Farmer ng pancakes kahapon using she used protein shakes. She used protein shakes na kasama ng flour. And masarap siya, pero ang weird kasi the protein shake kind of affected the pancake na naging dense siya. So, sa halip na fluffy yung pancake, pag hiniwa mo, it's solid. Solid yung texture. Basta yun, parang wala lang, naisip lang niya i-mix yung protein shake sa flour. So, Jose, kailan ka mag-Warframe? I mean, kailan ka pipili ng starter frame? I mean, you've been playing with us for a long time. I've been playing Warframe with us for a long time under many different random names. Pero this time, I think you're gonna have to settle for actual names in-game. So, you have 3 choices. You have Mag, you have Volt, you have Excalibur. So, I'm already thinking of what frame you're going to pick. Yeah, you have too many Smurf accounts. Naalala ko yun. So, I'm guessing you already know which is which, Warframe. Ganun ka naka-expert. You have so much of, you've been playing so much na you had to make Smurfs. Kasi yung mga existing accounts mo na fully grind out mo na yung ano nila. Mamaya mag-Warframe ako pero I have to take care of some work-related stuff. If you know, I'm currently actually sending out stuff para manotice ako ng mga senpai. Yung mga senpai sa work, gano'n. So, after I take care of that, I might play. Pero baka afternoon pa, I'm gonna focus on that part muna. Siguro mga 2, 3, 4 hours, gano'n. And yeah, I'm gonna be spending the rest of the day thinking of content on how to grow this channel. Alam niyo ba na I didn't realize na I'm well over 160 subs na. Akala ko nasa 150-ish pa lang. Yeah! Malapit na rin matapos tong music na. By the way, sa mga bago sa channel, this is basically the free chat section, pero as soon as the music ends, the stream also ends. Kasi this is my final. Oh, and check out that thing sa baba. BGM is Kapit sa Palaran by The Last Space Minstrel. And that marks the thing. You guys, have a nice day. This is Bullgar. Boses ng Kalabaw, mata ng Kalabaw. Bye-bye!